Hello, welcome to Ian's Bricks. As you can see, I've got a lot of Lego boxes to get into today. This is mainly Harry Potter sets. I think we've got 4 big boxes from Lego.com and 2 from Amazon, and they're all full of Harry Potter sets, and I've also got something from John Lewis as well, but I don't think that's Harry Potter. So I think what we'll do is we'll start getting into some of the larger Lego boxes first. This is the biggest and heaviest box of them all from Lego.com. And if you're wondering why I've been buying so much Harry Potter, there was a special offer at the beginning of September, which was sort of like a back to school promotion. They do it every year, Lego, around about that time with the Harry Potter sets. And they had a few things on deals and discounts. And as you can see, as I open this up, I think I've got the biggest Harry Potter set that there is, which is a little bit wonky and cockeyed. Let's get this out the box for you. There we have it then. So we have the Diagon Alley set, 75978 is the set number. You may even be able to see right at the top of my display, I do have this set, and it is a really, really nice set. I remember when this came out 3 years ago now, that I thought, you know, when this retires, I need to get at least one of these before they retire, keep it sealed and maybe sell it on at a later date. It is a very, very expensive set, of course, though. So normally this would retail at, I'm just going to find my notes here, $389.99. As I say, it's a very, very big set. However, Lego had a special offer and it was down to £311.99, basically £312. What I did, though, I did have some insider points to use, and I decided to take the extra £12 off just to make it less than £300. So I ended up paying $299.99 for this set. I know it's over, I think, 4,000 pieces. It doesn't have the piece count on the front of the box. Loads of minifigures as well. It's in a modular style. You can get into the backs of the buildings. I would lift the box up and show you, but it is really, really heavy. Yeah, if you haven't got this set, then do buy it, because it is a great set. If you're into Harry Potter, not even if you're into the Harry Potter that much, I think even if you sort of like buildings and things like that, it's a very, very nice build, very quirky how a lot of these builds go together, and it is a set that is down to retire at the end of this year, so it won't be on shelves for too much longer. Whether or not Lego will have this reduced again before the end of the year, we'll have to wait and see. Probably not. I did only order one of these just because they are so expensive, and they are quite big boxes to store as well. I tend not to buy too many massively large sets because they can be quite difficult to shift at shows and things, and you're lugging them around and they're quite heavy, take a lot of space up. So I tend not to buy too many massive sets. Of course, the other thing that came with the Harry Potter sets is there were 2 promo gifts with purchase, and they are in the back of this box. I can see them. I'm hoping they're not too squashed. But we got I say poly bag, but I think they're called something else. They're called construction bags now or something. I might be wrong in that. 30706. It's the Quidditch lesson in these little paper bags that you get now. There's not a lot on the back of there, but you can see the picture on the front. Just a little Harry Potter thing with the snitch in the Quidditch lesson, and so quite a nice little thing. I mean, these are only worth about, what, £3 or £4, so they're not particularly that sought after. But there is another set as well. And this is the main promo gift with purchase, and this is the first one of these that I've got, actually, 40770. It's the Hogwarts Castle Room of Requirement. They've done loads of Rooms of Requirements over the years, but they've all been different. This is quite nice because it all folds up into a little box like that, and that will fit inside, if you've got it, one of the larger sets, 76454, which is the Hogwarts Tower, I think. This is nice. It's got a Neville Longbottom character, bizarrely, but I suppose there's so many Harry Potters that you can't have another Harry Potter, and it comes with these little beds as well within the sort of the dorm room, or the room of requirement, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, just an interesting set. I don't think it's the best promo that Lego have ever done. I think a couple of years ago there was some better ones, like there was a staircase, wasn't there? I think that was quite a good one and quite popular, but still, nonetheless, I think for spending over, I think it was £135, and obviously with this I spent way over that, that. So I should have got 3 really, but no, they do only still give you 1. So even if you go over 2 or 3 times the total spend, you still only get that 1 gift with purchase. So that is my first one of those. Pretty pleased about that, and it's my first unbuilt Diagon Alley, and the box looks in very, very good condition. Okay, that's that out of the way. Let's get into the next Lego box. Hello, it's Future Ian here. So I messed up a little bit on the recording. For some reason I was pressing the stop button on the video recorder at the wrong time, which means I missed a couple of the unboxings, so apologies for that. So what I'm going to do is, these are basically the 2 sets that I got from the boxes that you didn't see me open. What you can see is a video there of me sort of once I'd finished the film, or once I thought I'd finished the filming, and I was sorting the boxes out behind me. However, so let's go to these sets. So I actually got 2 of the same thing, so it's probably not a bad thing I missed this bit on the video, because it was kind of me opening the same boxes twice. And I got this rather nice set here, and this is the Harry Potter Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition, set number 76391, 3010 pieces. This for me is the best version of Hedwig that they've done, and obviously you get it with it, you get the letter, you get the potions, you get the wand, there's a book, there's the glasses, there's a little frog there even, a snitch, there's all sorts of things in here, all sort of built in a sort of a display kind of thing. And yeah, this is an interesting set because it's not been on shelves that long. It's quite an expensive set at £260. You do get minifigures with it, but interestingly the figures are only shown on the back of the box, and you get these golden versions here of McGonagall, Dumbledore and Hagrid. So it is something that is definitely worth getting because it's got those figures in as well. So I actually did 2 separate orders for this, and these were reduced on Lego down from 260 down to 208, 207.99. I actually used £8 of my insiders points on each of these 2 separate orders to make the buy-in price for this £199.99. I just had to get it below that £200 mark. Both boxes are in very, very good condition, and of course with both of the orders I not only got one of the paper bags as well, I also got the promo set as well. So that is the part of the video that I messed up. 2 of those Hogwarts Icons. I think I'd only got 1 of those previously. So again, they're quite big sets, but I think they could do quite well once they have retired. Take you back to past Ian, who's still doing his unboxing. He's got a few more things to get into, so let's go back in time and see what Ian's up to. And we have this from John Lewis. So let's put that on the floor because it's going to be easier for me to get into down here. So as you can see, it's another large set, but not Harry Potter. Now, I've just seen straight away there's a great big crease down the front of the box, so oh dear, John Lewis, what you like. So yeah, the boxes just aren't the best. These boxes here that they send things in, they're just not very thick. They're only 1 thickness of cardboard, and they really don't do very well. And this is why I can be reluctant sometimes to buy from John Lewis, but I don't think the damage that's there. There's a little bit of a bulge on the top of the box, which you may or may not be able to see. We've got a bit of a crease here on the back, and there's a great big crease down the front of the box there, all the way down the front, so rather annoying. And it's such a shame because it's a really nice looking set, this. It's the Mighty Bowser from Super Mario, another set that's retiring at the end of this year. Set 71411 is the set number. I got one of these ages ago. Was this down on the retirement list early last year and then they extended it? I can't remember, but I think this could do very, very well once it retires. It's quite an expensive set, so normally this will be £229.99, £230. So it's not a cheap set, but it's a big set, so I get why it's so expensive. John Lewis had this reduced to £183.99, so that's not too bad. I think there potentially have been slightly better discounts than that in the past, but not by much. I went on to Camel UK, and it didn't look as though this had been down down much lower than about 175ish in the past. Now, you may remember last month I had a huge Lego haul from John Lewis where I ordered loads of boutique hotels, lighthouses, jazz clubs, all that kind of stuff. When I placed all of those orders, I used gift cards which I purchased from my perks at work, and you basically get 4% cash back on all of those orders. Now, there's a lot of orders there, and I had quite a bit of cash back come through. It takes about 10 days to 14 days to come through. It doesn't take too long, and what that means is when I then go and buy the next gift card, which I did at this, so I needed to buy a £184 gift card, I was able to use £54 worth of my perks at work money to reduce the price of this further. Now, why did I choose 54? It's a slightly odd amount. Well, that's because it reduced the price from 184 down to 130. So I've got a £230 set for £130. So yes, it would be nice if the crease wasn't there, but I still think this would sell even regardless of the crease on the box, and that is a very, very good buy-in price for a set like this. I don't think I'll be able to get that much cheaper unless I have sort of any large sort of purchase in the future where I've got some more cash back to use. So yeah, that is a very nice set. Shame about the box, but yeah, it's one of the things that happens when you go to John Lewis sometimes. I know people say you can go in store and pick the things up in store. My nearest store is either in Southampton or over in Bournemouth. It's a good sort of half an hour, 40 minutes away. And I know I go to the Lego store in Southampton quite a lot, but I'm not sure when I'm always going there, so I'm not sure how long they'd hang on to these. I prefer just to get things delivered, but it does mean that you can get issues like that. So we have 2 more boxes, and these are both from Amazon, and we're going to go back to the Harry Potter theme because pretty much the same time that Lego were having their sort of offers on Harry Potter, there were quite a few decent deals on retiring Harry Potter Lego sets on Amazon.com, and they're sets that I haven't really purchased before. Plus, as well, on top of that, I had some money come through from Quidco and Top Cashback. Quite a bit actually. I had about £143 left, which I turned into an Amazon gift card, and that meant that I was able to reduce the price of all of these sets. So this is the set that I bought from Amazon, and we've got 3 of these all together. This is Bookbeak 76427 is the set number. Now, I don't think this is the best interpretation of Bookbeak. It's okay. It looks a little bit odd to me. You've sort of got this little patch here with a couple of pumpkins. I don't think you get any minifigures with this one. No, you don't. Quite a biggish box, so it's not too bad. So this is normally £54.99. I don't think that's worth £55 personally. I think it's a little bit of a small box for £55. However, Amazon had these on at £36.09, so not a bad discount, £19 off straight off. Because I had £143 in gift cards, what I do is I sort of take an average off all of the different sets. I sort of work out what the discount would be on each set. So that basically meant that my buy-in price for this set was £18.39. So £18 and a bit for a £55 set, I don't think is too bad at all. And this is a set that's down to retire this year. I did only order 3 of these. I think you could only order a maximum of 3 for these particular deals, which I thought was enough. I don't think this is a set that's going to be mega popular because it's just a little bit weird. Not been on shelves for very long, but I just don't think it's the best interpretation of Bookbeak, and not quite sure how popular this will be. So I'm quite happy just having the 3, getting a decent discount on them, and we'll have to wait and see. Maybe in a couple of years, maybe people will be keen in getting this. There's a second one there. There's a little bit of a dent in the front of the box there, and maybe a little bit of squish in there, but not too bad. The third box doesn't look great. This is over here. This has been sort of sat top heavy, so it looks as though it's been crushed a little bit. You can just see the little bit of a bulge there on the front of the box, so slightly disappointing. Again, some of the Amazon boxes aren't the best, but that's actually not too bad. Yeah, I've got 3 of those Bookbeat sets. Haven't got any of those at all yet, so again, nice to get some sets which I haven't already got. We've got one more box to get into. I hope the sets are all right in here because we've got a little bit of crushing on the box there, so fingers crossed everything inside is okay. Right, so we have more Harry Potter. We have this set here, another set that I don't have, another set that's retiring. It's the Hogwarts Castle Owlery, 76430 is the set number. I actually quite like how this looks. I think as a standalone set it looks nice. It is obviously supposed to go with the whole of the other Hogwarts themes. I'm assuming it's supposed to fit somewhere, but yeah, I really like this. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 owls by the look of it. We get 3 minifigures, and also there's a obviously playability factor in the back there. We've got an open back, and you get one of those collectible portraits as well with this. So what is the normal price of this? So this is normally £39.99, £40 for this, probably a bit much. Amazon had these at £27.98, so £12 off. Not the best discount in the world, but not too bad. However, this was part of the same order with Buckbeak and all the other sets that are in this box. So factoring in the gift card and the discount that I got, that meant I paid £14.27 for this for a £40 set. So quite a decent discount on that. And again, I was trying to sort of utilise these discounts quite well. Buy some sets I hadn't already bought, because when I buy from Amazon I do tend to buy a lot of the same stuff, so it can get a bit boring sometimes. So that is number 2. Did we get 2 of these or 3 of these? I can't remember. Let's have a quick look and reminder. I think we got... Oh yes, there's the other one there. It's buried in amongst other things. There we are. There's the third one. I thought I bought 3 of those. So 3 of those Owlery sets. We've also got a weird set which I wasn't too sure about getting too many of, but I just thought, it's retiring, it could do okay. It's a little bit odd looking, this one, but it's Dobby the house elf. 76421 is the set number. Again, quite a short shelf life on this one. It's not been out long. I just think the look of this is just, I don't know. Look, Dobby the elf looks weird anyway, so I guess Lego's interpretation isn't that bad, but it just looks a little bit odd. The feet are quite funny though. I do quite like the toes and the feet, and you do get the cake as well with it as well. If you remember Harry Potter, the cake goes flying through the air. The head does manoeuvre as well, so but it's quite a cheap set. This it's £24.99 normally. Lego had this on at £17.99 plus I think an extra 5% for ordering 4 of any particular set. So there was 2 of these and 3 of another set, which I'll show you in a minute, which I got another 5% off. So my buying price with the gift card discount makes these £8.70 each. I think £8.70, less than £9 for a £25 set. Not bad at all. These have regularly been on Amazon for £18 for most of its shelf life, sometimes a little bit cheaper. So, yeah, I think quite a lot of people probably have got these. I didn't realise his nose was so big in this. Look at the size of the nose on it. It's like Pinocchio. Yeah, anyway. Oh, and of course you get the little book with a sock in there as well. And that's nice attention to detail there for Dobby. So we've got 2 of those. Again, I thought 2 was enough. I mean, unless they kind of get ever reduced a lot more than that, I probably won't be getting too many more of those. So we've got those ones, and then the final set is this one here. And again, another set I don't have, another set that's retiring. It's 76434, Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. A couple of figures here. You get Ron and Harry in this particular one. They've done this set before, very, very similar vein with a big spider. Again, how popular this will be, we'll have to wait and see. Quite a small set. It's normally £17.99. It was down to £13.28 with another 5% off for buying 4 of anything. So that meant my buying price for this was £6.42. So again, not bad. £6 for an £18 set. But yeah, it's just a small set. Again, I kind of haven't got any of those. So I thought it's retiring. I want to get a few. So I've got, I think, 3 of those. The boxes aren't too bad at all in there. And we do actually have another set in here, which I didn't realise I'd ordered 4 of these, but obviously I like the Owlery more than the other set, so I did end up getting 4 of those. I only thought I'd bought 3, but I think looking at my notes here, I did actually buy 4 of those. So yeah, 4 of the Owlerys, 3 of the Buckbeaks, 3 of the Aragog spiders, and 2 of the Dobby. So quite a little mix there of Harry Potter sets. Right, that is everything for this haul. I need to rearrange everything so you can see it a little bit better behind me. There we have it then. So, yeah, we went a little bit Harry Potter bad. I probably won't be buying too much more Harry Potter now, between now and the end of the year. I think I've kind of got pretty much everything that I wanted from there. Nice to get a Bowser, though. Shame about the box, really, on that one. A couple of little bits of damage on the boxes today. Nothing major, but just slightly annoying. And, yeah, I'm just sort of happy, really, with the amount of the different sets I've got. I was never going to buy too many of these sort of smaller Harry Potter sets. Always nice, of course, to get the promos and the gift with purchase. They should sell quite well at the upcoming Lego shows that I've got, and so all the other sets I'll be keeping sealed, and the idea with those is to take them into shows over the next couple of years, and hopefully they appreciate in value. And obviously with some of the good prices I pay for things, hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit of profit on those in the years to come. But they'll be stowed away safely in the boxes, and yeah, there for another day. But I think this haul is not been too bad at all. Some really good discounts. Yes, I've been utilising my insiders points and discounts and my Amazon credits as well to sort of make those prices a little bit cheaper. That always helps when you're doing this kind of thing. But that is my Harry Potter haul even for this September. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very, very much for watching. There will be more hauls coming up soon. I've got loads of stuff on order at the moment, so keep an eye out for some upcoming hauls soon. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.